It's Monday, Monday. And we're back. Sorry. At the end of the recording for the, Friday video of The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion, Sill's Adventure, I started, like, not even on camera. I was just naming the video Friday, so I knew it was the video that goes up on Friday. I started singing Friday by Rebecca Black. And then I started recording Monday's video, and I'm just like, oh fuck, it's Monday. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't hate Rebecca Black. She had fun with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with, you know, a girl and some friends having fucking just stupid fun making a music video. It was a funny little piece of, you know, meme while it lasted. And I mean, it was also cool because we got Void Rays out of it, right?
You found this place.
I do not have the required offering.
You approach.
You're the one who tells me what I need to bring. I am a hunter.
Do you think yourself a hunter? Then approach. Leave an offering of the pelt of a bear, or the pelt, or perhaps you will.
I just killed a bear. What a day. Oh, Jesus, that would have really hurt. Alright. Here, bear, 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 bear. Here, bear, bear. You think they would want, you know, deer, like, as the hunter? That is some sexy damage. Just imagine. Just a lizard. That is so fucking fun. Just picture it within your mind. This massive lizard man running around with a katana and a shield and, like, glowing green armor in the sunlight, jumping over the side of a mountain, and before he lands, cutting down 2 deer. God damn, that is funny. Alright, we know where bears are. Let's go kill a bear. Or just find the bear we killed recently. I can't see for shit. I have potions of night-eye, don't I? Yeah. Just fucking Oblivion gates in every direction. And I mean, I'm not gonna find a bear in an Oblivion gate. Oh, you must be the one with the weapon. For some reason, I thought the weapons were red and the perma buffs were green. Yeah, see, conjured weapon. Whatever. Come on, a minute ago I couldn't keep you bears and wolves off of me. Hell, if I could, I would just shoot like a flare up into the sky and try to call them all to me. This is... Oh, there we go. It's probably the same wolf. Actually, because it was hurt. Let's go wee to the Dimmonway Valley. Illusion magic has an invisibility spell that makes you completely invisible. Yes, it does. Sup, baby?
Summoned my prey. The hare crouches before the fox's muzzle. Perhaps I shall task you, mortal. Set you to hunt for my amusement. In Arcane Grove is a quarry worthy the chase. First named.
Oh, so much dust on my
The
PS4.
unicorn runs wild there. Bring me this creature's horn, mortal, if you dare.
Yep. After I made the required offering, her son was summoned and spoke to me. He told me that he desires the horn of a unicorn. The unicorn can actually, like, one-shot you. Like, it can really fuck you up. So, hopefully, if that comes to it, I'll be able to summon this Daedroth to sort of become a tanky meat shield between me and it. We have to be getting, like, real close to it. Yeah. The fucker's, like, just over this ridge. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, right, these are like its protectors. A fucking glass warhammer, though. Son of a bitch. There he is. Alright. Where is it? Heat burst. No, there's immolating blast. Oh shit. It's just like, oh shit. I guess we'll summon another Daedroth if it comes to it. Nah, it shouldn't. We got it. Oh shit, he aggroed that. Oh. What? What fucking spell is that? And why is it on my hotkey? That's fine. This weapon still does decent damage even without its charges. Thank you, Daedroth. Pet, pet. The Daedroth doesn't hit too hard, but I mean it's got a ton of protection and like natural armor. Did I start the fucking timer for this episode? Because if not, I'm gonna be actually upset with myself. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Clock. Yeah, of course. Alright, 15 minutes from now, guys. We should probably go do the other Daedra quests before we continue. Just for the sake of doing them.
Yes, Hunter, make your offering. Did you taste its flesh and drink its blood? Never waste the spoils of a kill. You pleased me, Hunter. Take my token and wear it well.
I mean, he sounds a lot like that crazy dude from like the first season of Hannibal. Like the first episode. The dude who would hunt with his daughter and have her like seduce another woman so he could kill and then eat her. Because, you know, Hannibal is fucking cool. The Savior's Hide, though, which I believe is something I'm totally okay getting rid of. Yeah, resist magic 25%. I mean, it's the same quality as my glass gear, but it weighs a lot less. But that extra 50 pounds of carry is just really good.
Greeting.
Yeah, that's right. I kind of have no problem getting rid of it though, for the sake of the quest. Uh, though at the same time, I mean, the sword you get for the one over here isn't really all that great, and doing the one for this dude over here gives you a two-handed warhammer called Volendrog. That, while badass as shit, is completely useless for a character like me who has like a blood skill of, you know, 2. But we can probably do this quest because you don't actually fight the ogres, which would be the thing that would give me an issue. You fight the handlers and free the ogres. I think he's actually a bit more to the south. Pretty sure. Because there's the house and the mine where the ogres are being held captive and being used for work. I mean, talk about the fucking balls on that guy, right? Like, who in their right mind goes up and says, you know what? Wait. Oh, it could be over here instead of over here. I mean, who walks up to, like, an entire, like... Where's my mouse? God damn it. Platoon of ogres and go, you know what? These massive things that could, you know, literally eat me, they're gonna make great slaves. Talk about the balls, right? I think it's Malakath. I'm still, like, trying to remember his name. God damn it, I know it's around here somewhere. I guess we could get to the house now, so we have the fast travel point. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Lord Dread. Yeah, I think it might be southeast of here. I don't think it was due east. It might be, though. See, my memory isn't as good as it once was for a game I haven't played in years. I mean, I say that, but I'm pretty sure if you sat me down with a copy of Spyro... Do I have a bounty? No. Fuck you, gods. If you sat me down, in front of a PlayStation 1 and gave me a controller and then put Spyro into it, pretty sure I'm going to be able to figure out anything and everything that I need to pretty fast. Spyro was... No, see, I want to say it was the first game I 100%ed. But I think that might have been Pokemon Red. And I mean, I had 151 out of 151 at my Pokemon Red save file. I completed the Pokedex, including the special Mew you can only get from special Nintendo events at a Toys R Us. Which the closest Toys R Us to me, by the way, was a 4-hour drive back where I used to live. I didn't actually go there myself, actually. My neighbor, Liam, whose name I couldn't pronounce as a kid because I didn't understand how it was spelled. Which seems funny to me now since I'm a good friend who I haven't seen in a very long time, actually. Where the fuck is this shrine? It is not this far. named Liam. I think it's just funny that, you know, I grew up next door to a kid of that name, and I just couldn't pronounce it correctly. At all. It was just one of those words I just couldn't handle. I just didn't understand how it was structured. Him and his mother, went to Halifax for it. Uh, and we did the trade glitch. So this was super cool. There are probably still tons of glitches in Pokemon. So I wouldn't say it's in any way cheating because it still requires at least one of the players to have caught the Pokemon or gotten it through legitimate means. So yeah, you could get Mew with the whole dude, where the fuck is this shrine? Like I'm actually going crazy about where these shrines are. So what you would do is this was back with the link cable, because this was in link cable days. Malakath. Yeah, it is it. Oh, it's further north of the place. Or further, yeah, north. Son of a bitch. It's like right here. I thought it was on this side of the road. My bad, everybody. So what you would do is you would start a trade. Oh, it's literally right there on the map. I probably saw it too. Son of a bitch. You would start a trade, and just as the trade was completing, you would pull the cord out of the two systems. And what would happen is the higher level of the two Pokemon that were being traded. Oh, I'm gonna need troll fat for this. Do I not have any?
You dare come?
Yes.
I guess you haven't heard. We don't like the beautiful people. But maybe you... Who's talking? Were you invited?
How am I one of the beautiful people?
You dare come? Folk? I guess you haven't heard. We don't like the beautiful people. Go.
Are you
dare
actually
come?
asking me to bribe you?
Make it quick. Excellent. I accept. You're not one of Malakath's favorite people. He likes orcs. Then go on and do your approaching. But Malakath wants a...
Alright. Let's go kill us a troll. So, like, right around this area, there's a place just teeming with trolls. Unless they've changed that. So, yeah, you would pull the cord out, because I got completely sidetracked. You would pull the cord out of the system, and because the trade had started, your game had already sort of saved that you received your end of the trade. But for the other person, it also triggered that they were sending their part of the trade. So what would happen? Like, I don't know how the mechanics of it works. I just don't, right? So I'm sorry. Oh, please don't be angry to me. I really don't want to deal with you. So what would happen is the Pokemon that was the higher level of the two would get duplicated to both systems, and the lower level Pokemon would be deleted. So this was like my first playthrough of Pokemon Red, which, you know, was just as Mew was coming out, because I didn't have all that much money coming out. And I mean, it was like the year the Pokemon movie came out, so it's not like it was late. It's not like I was in some way not into Pokemon, right? Like, because I owned all the show. I have VHSs of, like, I don't know, 80 episodes from the first season, the first series, or whatever. Like, I have a lot. I have a ton of original Pokemon figures, almost the whole first 150, actually. Which also includes, you know, figures of, you know, Misty, Brock, Ash, Jesse James. My first Pokemon figure ever was a Rattata, and I loved that figure. My second was a Meowth, which I also loved. I had that Rattata for so long, it lost its tail and 3 of its whiskers. I had that Meowth for so long, it lost all of its whiskers, its tail, and a leg. I loved those toys. Those toys were so cool growing up. They seem so simple now because, I mean, it's not like they moved or anything. And that was sort of the cool part of it. They were just the Pokemon. Like, they just, like, I can still visibly remember putting my hands on the Rattata for the first time and just remembering how crisp it felt. Right? Like, that's a weird sort of. Oh, I know where there's a troll. I'm an idiot. That's just, that's a weird sort of descriptor, I know, but I remember holding it in my hand and just thinking, this is the coolest shit. There is a Pokemon on my hand. Hey, look, it's a troll. I still have a lot of those. Not all of them, mind you, but a lot of them. Uh, I also remember I had got it at 1 year. I got a bouncy ball, like one of those little rubber balls that bounces. Uh, and it had a Pikachu figure in it. And I was adamant that I get that Pikachu. Oh, fuck. That's not good. I was adamant. Adamant. Like, absolutely incensed that I must free that Pikachu from that container. So I literally clawed at it and clawed at it until I got the Pikachu out. And the whole time I was like, alright, I mean, you can do it. It's your toy. But I mean, you know, I'm just warning you. You might not like what you get. So I open it. I tear this thing apart over the course of like weeks. I remember being at my aunt's house, who lived 2.5 hours away. Her trailer, actually, because she still lives in the same trailer, actually. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just the same trailer, actually. Now that I say that, I'm like, no, I'm sure she upgraded trailers. No, I mean, it's the same fucking trailer. I mean, it's always been that trailer. And cutting it out, and it being so small, because the see-through bouncy ball was, like, magnifying the image of the toy, right? It was making the toy look much bigger than the toy actually was. I remember being, like, completely disappointed because of that. Dude, I love those Pokemon toys. I have the Bulbasaur evolution chain actually out of the box on my bookshelf. I was going to send it to a friend I made on Tumblr. But they changed their name so many times that I just lost track of them.
You brought a present?
Yeah, I did.
That's smart.
That's smart.
You want something? Then if you're smart, you do what I tell you. Lord Drad took my ogres. Says he owns them. Lying maggot! They're my ogres!
Lying maggot, those are my ogres.
Put my little brothers in chains.
Alright, we'll do the Lord Droid quest in the next video.
Like that. Get over to Lord Drad's estate. Let my ogres loose and get them out. Okay. Get going.
Alrighty. Alright, well, I want to thank everyone for coming by. We are going to quickly save. Awesome. I hope you all enjoyed today's video and be reminiscing about Pokemon. Have yourself a fantastic day.